Welcome to the Higher Ed Marketing Insider, where we break down the latest topics in higher ed marketing. And now, our host, Will Scott.
Higher education marketing is evolving rapidly, driven by advancements in technology, shifting student expectations, and lessons learned from the pandemic. In this week's blog roundup, we explore key trends, takeaways, and debates shaping the future of higher ed marketing. From the power of personalization to the importance of student well-being, these insights offer a glimpse into what's driving change and how institutions can adapt. Higher education marketing is undergoing a seismic shift. Today, we're exploring how personalization and technology are revolutionizing the way universities connect with students and why it matters more than ever. It's a perfect storm of factors. You've got rapidly evolving student expectations, advancements in AI and data analytics, and the lingering effects of the pandemic on education. All of these are converging to create a landscape where personalized, tech-driven marketing isn't just a nice-to-have, it's becoming essential for institutions to remain competitive. Nowadays, it requires a multifaceted strategy. On one level, we're seeing institutions leverage AI and machine learning to analyze vast amounts of data on student behavior and preferences. This allows them to create highly targeted marketing campaigns that speak directly to individual student interests and needs. The use of AI in education marketing is a hot topic precisely because of these ethical concerns. Privacy is a major issue, as is the potential for bias in AI algorithms. Universities are having to walk a fine line between leveraging technology for personalization and respecting student privacy. Many institutions are developing clear guidelines and ethical standards for data use. Some are opting for more transparent approaches, like explicitly asking students what kind of information they're comfortable sharing. Others are focusing on using aggregate data rather than individual profiles. It's an ongoing challenge, but one that's essential to address as we move forward. Personalization is having a huge impact across the board. Take learning platforms, for instance. We're seeing a rise in adaptive learning technologies that adjust course content based on individual student performance and learning styles. Virtual and augmented reality are being used to create immersive, personalized learning experiences. Imagine being able to take a virtual tour of ancient Rome in your history class, or conduct complex scientific experiments in a risk-free virtual environment. Some worry about losing the human touch, and that's a valid concern. The key is to use technology as a tool to enhance human interaction, not replace it. For example, some universities are using AI-powered chatbots to handle routine inquiries, freeing up staff to have more meaningful, personalized interactions with students who need additional support, and it requires balance. And speaking of balance, another major trend we're seeing is an increased focus on student well-being. Mental health has become a top priority for many institutions, especially in the wake of the pandemic. Thankfully, institutions are taking a multi-pronged approach. Many institutions are expanding their counseling services, integrating stress management and mindfulness practices into the curriculum, and using technology to provide 24/7 support resources. Some are even using AI to identify students who might be struggling and proactively offer support. This holistic approach extends to other areas as well. For instance, sustainability has become a major focus for many institutions. It's no longer just about having recycling bins on campus. Universities are integrating environmental responsibility into both curriculum and infrastructure. One of the big debates we're seeing is around the ROI of sustainability initiatives. While everyone agrees it's important, there are questions about how to balance the upfront costs with the long-term benefits. It's a perfect example of how higher education institutions are having to navigate complex decisions that balance their educational mission with financial realities and societal responsibilities. We know it's not trivial to try and juggle all these priorities, and that brings us to another important trend: the growing emphasis on agility and adaptability in marketing strategies. The landscape is changing so rapidly that traditional rigid marketing plans just don't cut it anymore. Marketers need to adopt an iterative approach, using data analytics to continuously refine their strategies. Some are experimenting with things like A/B testing in their digital campaigns to quickly identify what resonates with different student segments. And there's a growing focus on cross-functional collaboration within institutions to ensure marketing efforts align with the realities on campus. It's no longer just about creating catchy slogans or glossy brochures. Today's higher ed marketers need to be data analysts, technology experts, storytellers, and strategic thinkers all rolled into one. They're playing a crucial role in shaping the overall student experience and institutional strategy. I think the biggest challenge will be balancing innovation with inclusivity. As we embrace new technologies and personalized approaches, there's a risk of creating a digital divide or excluding certain student populations. Ensuring that marketing strategies are not only cutting edge, but also accessible and inclusive to all potential students will be crucial. That the push for innovation shouldn't come at the cost of leaving some students behind. It ties into the broader conversations we're seeing about equity and access in higher education. And it's not just about access to technology, but also about ensuring that marketing messages resonate with diverse student populations and address their specific needs and concerns. Thinking about takeaways, I'd say the main things are stay adaptable, embrace technology, but don't lose sight of the human element. Prioritize student well-being, and always be looking for ways to make education more accessible and relevant. And of course, use data to inform your decisions, but don't be afraid to take calculated risks. I'd also add that it's crucial to stay engaged with these ongoing debates and discussions. The landscape of higher education is changing rapidly, and staying informed is key to developing effective marketing strategies. It's also important to remember that while trends are important, each institution is unique. The most effective marketing strategies will be those that align with an institution's specific mission, values, and student population. It's not about blindly following trends, but about thoughtfully considering how these trends might apply to your specific context. Remember, in this rapidly evolving landscape, the only constant is change. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to create more impactful and meaningful educational experiences for all students. Until next time, keep innovating and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible in higher education marketing. As we've seen, the world of higher education marketing is dynamic and full of both opportunities and challenges. The common thread throughout these discussions is the balance between innovation and inclusivity. Whether embracing AI, prioritizing mental health, or pursuing sustainability, the goal remains the same: creating meaningful, impactful experiences for every student. Keep these insights in mind as you shape your strategies, and remember, staying informed and adaptable is the key to success in this ever-changing landscape. Until next time, keep on learning.
Thanks for listening, friends. Tune in next time. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your comments.